Hey, what's up everybody? Back with another video. Now in this particular video we're going to be talking about this PlayStation 5 launch and the best way for you to go about actually picking up a PlayStation 5. So of course in the US the PlayStation will be releasing November 12th, but there's been a interesting update as far as you actually trying to get to these particular next gen consoles to pick them up. So there will be no camping out, no lining up, no trying to do any strategic techniques to try to get in front of any retail location that will be selling a PlayStation 5 and trying to pick it up that way. But instead, you have the option of using the internet. So multiple retailers will be allowing you to order online for either shipping or in-store pickup. Now, to me personally, I think this is better and bad, but I'm leaning more towards this is a better way to do it, being that of course with the whole COVID situation you can't have people gathering and getting into crowds, and you know what these next generation console releases, there's always some type of foolishness popping off with somebody waiting in line or somebody skipped me or I was here first, and then you know how the usual game goes. Somebody fights, somebody calls the police, and then it just turns into a whole situation that could have been easily avoided. But most locations will have in-store pickup for these initial launch consoles, so you can either do in-store pickup, go into the store, pick your item up, or do curbside and just park outside and have them bring it to you. Now, to me, I think this is a better idea. It'll probably flow much, much easier. So you have multiple locations to attempt this at least that I know of. And one location, of course, is Walmart. Now, the thing about Walmart is they surprised me with what they're actually doing. It the way they're going to do it is they're going to have a sale at 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. So you can order the PlayStation 5 in between those times. So that literally gives you multiple chances to get your PlayStation 5. And of course, Target is also going to be selling the PlayStation 5 on their website. So you can either get it at Walmart or Target and do in-store pickup at both locations, or curbside pickup, or just order it and go inside the store and get it. So to me, honestly, I think that's a good option. Now, another option that a lot of people should also try to remember is if you have any of these wholesale stores like Costco, Sam's. I know Costco for sure, and maybe Sam's, but I'm not too sure about BJ's. I haven't heard anything about BJ's yet. So Costco should actually have I think a limited number online to actually order. So that might be like an extra chance for anybody who misses out on any of these other retail opportunities that will be coming up. So that's going to be the bulk of that, at least for information wise. So remember, don't expect that you're going to go line up at some store and I'm going to go get my system like I always do. I'm going to get in line. Nah, there will be none of that. Your options will be online only. You either get it shipped, you do in-store pickup, or you do curbside pickup. And the thing that's so crazy to me is that it is a load of people who are literally still thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go to the store and go. No. I keep seeing so much misinformed information about that I literally said, you know what, I'm gonna make a video because I'm tired of seeing people repeatedly keep saying the same thing over. Oh, I'm just gonna walk into the store and go get mine. I'm gonna camp out like I always do. I'm like, no, you are not. Just order it online, get it shipped, or do it so you can pick it up at the store. Those are your two options. And of course, we know even with all this information out here now to let people know how they can obtain this, it's still going to be that same foolishness of people. Oh, I thought I could just wait in line and get it. And you know, it's going to be people walking to go get stuff. And they're going to be like, what you doing, man? I'm lining up to get my next gen console. You do know that there is no lines. Why not? Because it's a pandemic. And you know, if you've been to a store, if you even worked at a store, you know it's going to be a ridiculous amount of this foolishness and people arguing and getting mad and saying, well, why do I have to order it online to get it from the store if you have it here? It's coming. So just expect that. And I feel sorry for the people who work in retail situations who are going to have to deal with this. Hopefully it goes more smooth than bad, but you know it's going to be a couple of them idiots that just roll up and just be like, let me get that. What do you mean I can't buy it? Just let me buy it. It's right. It's going to be a lot of that. I hate watching stuff like that go down, but it's going to happen because it always happens. All right, so a couple of last tips. Supposedly Target will have more than most locations other retailers will have. So if you strike out on other websites, remember, hit Target up. You might have a higher chance of actually getting one. Also remember, please, I said this in another video, but this always happens. People do not check out in enough time because they go to a website to order something, and guess what? They don't have an account with the website. They go through the whole, I was putting the information in and it took too long. Go to every major retail website that you plan on buying this system, even if it's a PS5 or Xbox Series X, when that launches this week coming up. Also, go to the website, log in, make your account, pull all your information in, put your payment information in. I cannot stress this enough. Put your payment information in, and make sure whatever payment information that you're putting in, make sure that it's actually valid. Because nothing's worse than somebody putting in the information and it's like, oh man, I forgot that card didn't have, and then they don't get it. You know what's going to happen. It's going to end up happening again. So that's one of the biggest tips I can give you. Make sure you put your payment information in. And also, if you can, get somebody to help you out. If you got somebody, your friend, somebody you live with, your significant other, your brother, your sister, your niece, your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, somebody, make sure that they actually are technically up to par, and have them also try to order too. Because sometimes you'll be trying, oh, I can't get through, then the person right next to you, oh, I got through. Bam, there you go. Use that technique to your advantage, because there's a lot of people who missed out on those first rounds of those pre-orders, and this is a well-established chance to make up for that, especially even though now you have to deal with more of these bots. But hopefully they have a better queue system on these websites. I swear, if everybody used that queue system that Sony directly did to sell their the console, the games, and the peripherals, like the way they did, where they had you in a queue system, that would eliminate a lot of this bot foolishness. But I think the best thing about this too is if it's in-store pickup, that's gonna make it so, hey, I'm ordering that day, I'm going to go pick it up that day. That should also help cut down on some of the scalping, because it's pretty ridiculous. But from this point forth, I think they should just institute like a mandatory queue system on pre-orders of stuff. Not lottery tickets to, oh, you're in the lottery for it. Just use the queue system. The queue system slows the bots down, gives everybody a chance to actually go in, search, see what they want to get, and actually order it. It makes it a very easier process, in my opinion at least. So there you go, folks. Get your websites, create your account, put your payment information in early, so you don't have to be wrestling trying to type it in, and then you'd be like, I had it in the cart and then it was out of stock. Do this ahead of time, please. That's one of the biggest tips I can give you, and make sure you have somebody to back you up on another device to help you try to order it, because it's hard as hell just to obtain one. So hey, do what you gotta do. But otherwise than that, I'm gonna end the video right here. Of course, I'm gonna throw a couple of pictures up to let you see the official statement from Sony, and then of course I'm gonna throw some pictures up of what the retailers are saying. So there you have it. Otherwise than that, I hope you actually get your next gen consoles that you're going after. If it's a PS5 or Xbox, I hope you get it. Hope you don't have to go through too much trouble or foolishness, and hopefully everything goes smooth, especially with everything else that's going on in the world now. Counting. Alright, but otherwise than that, I will catch you all in the next one. All right, everybody.